Thank you for the introduction. And good morning or good afternoon, noontime, somewhere else. My name is Ted Yan, and I'm with Aplex Technology. Okay, so I'm honored to be the presenter today and invited by ASI. I believe we all heard about IP rating. What exactly is IP? Okay, IP, there are two numbers. Okay, the first digit, which is indicate the solids product, how big the dust to be. I guess we are all looking at this IP6 to start with 6. That means the dust type and not increase to 2 to 8 hours, which is that the dust is not able to get into the system from 2 to 8 hours. That means the system is pretty much completely sealed from outside. And then the second digit, which is for the water, the liquid, okay? Mostly we start with 5. What is a 5? 5 that means IP65. That means your system is able to allow a low pressure jet of the water. Water is able to spray out to your system. If it is a 66, your system is able to submerge into the water for a short period of time. If it's an IP67, that means the system is able to submerge into the water for 30 minutes at 1 meter. But that doesn't mean the system is going to still function. It is going to survive after submerging into the water for 30 minutes and in 1 meter. If it is IP68, that means the system is designed to use in the water. And then last but not least, IP69K, that means the system is able to take high pressure of the water spray at 80 degrees Celsius. That's basically what IP stands for, okay? And later on, you will see why IP is so important that I need to mention. Furthermore, okay, touch. I guess we all heard about capacitive touch, resistive. Okay, what's the differences? Basically, capacitive, they are using sensors. The sensor is in between the touch glasses and the LCD panel. And resistive, what they are using is using pressure, okay, which is using pressure. So you have to press down, use the force for the touch to actually receive that. And what is the major differences side by side? Okay, capacitive is able to do multi-touch, but resistive single touch only. Okay, and the touch sensitive capacity is much higher than resistive. Okay, and it is customizable. That means the firmware is able to be programmed. Depends on what kind of material that you're using. And some people they're using gloves when they work. They have to use gloves. And if we know what kind of glove that they are using, we can program the sensor to be able to work with the glove that they are using. Okay, and optical bonding is definitely clear. I mean, capacitive is definitely clear and readable than the resistive. Okay, and the size-wise, the capacitive varies. They can go all different sizes, but resistive is limited to a certain size. Maintenance capacitive is much easier because it is glass outside, and resistive, which is the required calibration from time to time. Okay, power efficiency. Yes, resistive is a little better than capacitive, but we are talking very little sub-watts, so it is not really a concern. Okay, the ruggedized capacitive is better, and because there's a pair of glass in front. The cost-wise, they are about the same right now. We're talking single-digit cost differences as today. Okay, moving forward. Sunlight readable. What exactly is the sunlight readable? Okay, to make sunlight readable, there are certain criteria that we need to understand, which is the ambient light, the backlight. Okay, how bright it is out there. Okay, and how bright it is your panel PC. The normal LCD, it is about probably 300, 350 nits. Okay, if you really want to make them to be a sunlight readable, your backlight need to be at least 800 nits or 1,000. Some people even go to extreme to 1,500. Okay. However, not only that, which is the reflection loss, which actually comes a lot to play a very important part of the sunlight readable or not. Okay, that make us feel, which is the optical bonding is so important when when your system want to be sunlight readable and you want that to be an outdoor system. Optical bonding become very important. But what is optical bonding? Look on the screen. Okay, this is without the bonding. This is with the optical bonding, and this is a touch glass. And then there's without the bonding, there will be air gap in between. With the bonding, there will be resin will seal the touch glass and the LCD. That means there will be no more gap. So what's the benefit of the optical bonding? First, better view. If you have an optical bonding, you can see the reflection are reduced. Okay, the reflection are reduced. Without the bonding, you can see the reflection. You have the surface of the glass, the back of the glass. You have the LCD itself. But with the bonding, you only see one. Okay, stronger structure. Okay, once you have the optical bonding, so you can see it actually fill the gap, so it will make the entire glass much stronger than what it is. And then that's a moist prevention. What is so important about this, especially for outdoor, okay? Because if it is outdoor, then we know the temperature change very dramatic, okay? Especially in the morning when you using the panel PC in the morning, okay? Because it's been cold the whole night. And without the optical bonding, oftentimes you will see a layer of fog, which will be in between the LCD and the touch glasses. That's somewhere you not able to reach. So with the optical bonding, then the fog will have no place to stay except outside. Outside is easy. We can always clean that. Use a towel to clean it. Okay. And last but not least, it is better heat dissipation. When you are doing outdoor, a lot of places are pretty hot. Although our system are always rated from working temperature from -60, I'm sorry, -20. I wish it would be -60. It will be from -20 to 60 degrees Celsius. Okay. But if it is under direct sunlight for a certain period of time, you know the temperature might be even more than 60 degrees Celsius for the touch screen itself. Therefore, heat dissipation is a very, very important part of our outdoor application. Okay, moving forward. So these are basically the technical information I'd like to share.